With that, let's turn our attention now to our neighborhood, to Bangladesh. The brutal crackdown on student protesters there last year was ordered by then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. This is what a leaked audio reveals of a conversation with a senior government official, the BBC is reporting. In the audio that the BBC has verified and NDTV is yet to independently authorize, Sheikh Hasina can be heard saying that she directed the security forces to use lethal weapons and shoot wherever they find them, as in the protesters. Hasina was said to be at her residence in Dhaka when she made the call on the 18th of July, and hours after the call, military-grade rifles were used by the security forces in Dhaka. This is what the BBC is reporting, citing police documents. My colleague Saurabh has been tracking all the latest details for us. He joins us live from the newsroom at the moment. Saurabh, we're given to understand that the Awami League is hitting out at this latest report that the BBC has verified?
Well, this has become a huge political row between, of course, the Awami League and also, the Mohammad Yunus-led interim government, because the report which has been published by the BBC is claiming that obviously Sheikh Hasina ordered these kind of quelling of protests with brute force, and they are referring to an audio clip which, of course, is something that's the key piece of evidence to make that inference. However, what we are hearing from the Awami League is that, well, these audio clips, they say, has been taken out of context and they say that it's a very small part of a longer conversation. Secondly, they say that the publication has not shared, not mentioned the source of the audio clip, but the source happens to be the prosecution team, which of course is conducting the trials against Sheikh Hasina. So this has become a political row, not only over the veracity of the clip, but also the inference made from the clip, which of course has been reported by the BBC. And of course this is something that now is dominating the political discourse in Bangladesh, whether Sheikh Hasina is responsible for the crackdown, or whether there were infiltrators amongst the protesters, as the Bangladesh Awami League says that Hizbul Tahrir, which is of course a group that is known with extremist radical links, whether they also instigated some of these sort of violent incidents that took place during that August revolution. So there are questions on the report that's been published, but again, the report very clearly makes the inference that Sheikh Hasina did order these sort of killings based on an audio clip which has been challenged, the veracity of which has been challenged, the authenticity of which has been challenged by the Bangladesh Awami League.